Hello everyone, today's mission will lead us into Final Fantasy! Yay! I hope that you guys will enjoy it. For now, let me start Stream Raiders. We are at a boss level. Sorry for that. I dislike starting at a boss level, but sometimes it just happens. For today, I will probably just walk to Gridania. I really want to have a healer's roll. Wait, I didn't read Balloon Busters. Let's just start with the Balloon Busters. Yep. Yeah, I just feel not okay if I don't have a healer's roll, so Gridania it is. Oh, my avatar is very strange right now. No. That should fix it. Okay. I hope you don't have too much of a queue, but hopefully it shouldn't. I still did not manage to, 26 people, to completely set up my mouse. I've a few things now set up, like space and enter and whatnot, but mostly for normal Windows usage. I have not set it up for Final Fantasy or for any other game actually, so Destiny also still needs its own setup. But Dead by Daylight works with my usual Windows because it's pretty much only space, so... Also, I have something special planned for Friday. Should be able to finish it before Friday. And I hope that you guys will enjoy it. It's a bit of a different thing to my usual specials. I will probably play Dead by Daylight with some other streamer that I don't know yet, but they said something on Twitter about being okay with collabs, so I wrote to them, or DM'd them actually, and they seem to be okay with collabing with me, so I hope they're okay. If they actually do agree, then Friday would be a Dead by Daylight collab with that unknown streamer. I love the noise. I have to do that, don't I? I don't want to, not with a thaumaturge. Ugh. No. No. No, I refuse. Where does this send me? Just back here, yeah. I want to go up here, I think. Ceridium processing plant. No, I think that's actually further in level, so I would have to go to Camp Drybone and hike from there. Well, let's first go here. How do I do this? Ah, like this. Yep. I wanna be a healer. Yeah, I really have to hike there. I need a healing roll, I'm going crazy without. Oh damn, I forgot to refill my tea before the stream, so I'm sorry. I need tea. I made sure to cook it before stream. I also made sure to prepare snacks because lots of talking. And then I forgot it. I don't remember any of the voices, by the way, so let's just continue the voice roulette. Ah! I received word from Captain Leofric the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter for me. Why do you have that dagger? Only a captain of the brass plates of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Leofric says I am to have it? There must be some mistake. You couldn't possibly mean to tell me that... No, of course not. I'm not worthy to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. Sorry. I don't think he's gonna come to reclaim it though. The brass plates of the Rose have need of your assistance once more. Thaumaturges of the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls for ancient relics. As the area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon Garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass plates. Despite its assurances to the contrary, such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to the footfalls and speak with Totoruna. That would be up ahead. It's on the path. I can't take it. I'm sorry guys, I can't take it. World map. No? Not world map. How do I see the big map again? Damn it. Ah. I need to go to Gridania. I just need that roll. I'm going crazy without. I can't not be a healer. I mean, Avatar is just strange. Maybe that helps. I don't think I have a mount yet, so that's funny. I should have talked to the chocobo guy though. Gotta walk over there. So that direction. Yeah, sorry, I have to walk all this distance. I still have not unlocked the riding yet. It'll come, it'll come. But for now, I just need to be a healer. I'm very sorry for anyone that wants me to just progress with the story, but I need to happily progress. I need to be a healer. Dancer is also nice, but thaumaturges are not for me. Pretty much nothing but dancer and white mage. Well, there's a few that are quite okay though. I did not have time, by the way, to play on my main, else I would have made myself familiar with the old layout and set up my mouse for that and everything. So no, I'm still an idiot. I probably should put this on some key that is activated with space. I don't see one. Oh. I can run this. Hi little mouse, how are you doing? I hope that you have a wonderful week. Are you excited for Fool's Day, for April Fools? Adorable. Adorable. But yeah, I hope this is the right path. Not fate. Just running. I just need to get to Gridania and get my roll. Desperation. But really, I wish I could mount. I think it comes at a little bit later in the story, I think level 20 or something. I just don't want to wait any longer with healing. Oh yeah, by the way, my Steam seems to have a problem, so I can't actually make myself show as online. I think my Discord is working, but I'm not sure. It's a bit strange for some reason. Actually, I can check the Discord. Ah, Discord seems to be working. At least we're in a forest, that's already a lot better. Although we are out of that beautiful storm. Don't think it was Halfon Hut, so would be Benbridge with us? Guess so. This is where you do the White Mage quest, I think. I just have to be a level 40 Conjurer or something first. I know, having the game released soon, it's Starship Troopers Terrain Command. Oh. I don't think I've heard of that one yet. How is it? What's the play style? Is it strategy? Okay, Chocobo unlocked. Wait, I don't think you can carry me to Gridania. Oh, you can! Sweet! I don't care for anything else. Just bring me to Gridania where I can take my role. Yay! I love the music. I would have been on the right path with that one. With the bent something meadow. Bent branch meadows. Oh well. Music! Music! This feels almost like home. I've spent so much time here. Usually all my farming was done here as well. The area is just nice. And then later in the ice area. Just varieties of ice areas. Today started at noon here, and I'm at work till about 10:30. Oh, that's late. But yeah, if they start at noon, makes sense. That's still late. But you're in a restaurant, yeah, right? All you can eat buffet thing. So it kinda makes sense too. I take it you have changing shifts depending on what days or... I don't know what else would change the shifts. I usually had them going by what days it was. Changing shifts are hard. Like, I can deal with day shift. I would love night shift, but changing shifts is hard. I only have 1 hour difference between my early and my late shift, and every week, like clockwork, I change between the two, between early and late. And it's really just 1 hour. I wake up no problem for early shift. I almost always oversleep for the late shift. Normally it's 3 to 10-ish, but it's spring break. Ah, so usually you work less hours. Well, it's still a lot. 3 to 10 is still quite a few. Yeah, that makes sense why noon to 10 is quite a bit harder. This feels like coming home. I'm home! Yay! You are my home now. Happiness, happiness! I took one too early. Oops. Wrong key. Using the extra time to get some more prep done. Ah, that makes sense, yeah. I'm trying to get out of my work. That's always a good idea. Sadly, we are not allowed to do overtime. In my old job, I would usually take a lot of overtime, just because I wanted to have everything prepared when I start work next day. And it could be a lot to prepare. Given I was repairing PCs, you can never say when everything is repaired, and then you still have to clean everything up and sort everything and make sure there's no tools and screws around and no one else cared. It's a lot more prep work when you're in a restaurant, I can imagine. I actually did internship in a restaurant for, I think, a month. So it's still nothing, but I've seen that there's a lot of prep work. I'm gonna become a healer now. All because I did not choose Conjurer when I started, but thought, oh, maybe it's thaumaturgy. Stupid fail. Sensei, I'm home. Well met, adventurer. You come to Stillglade Vane, home of the Conjurer's Guild. The Conjurers harness the power of earth, wind, and water that abound in nature, and thereby weave spells of healing and protection. Ever do we seek noble souls to initiate into our mysteries. Might you be such a soul, come to join the guild? Yes. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought by individuals known as mages, meaning those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from the shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms, an event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer man's presence in the Trollswood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth in the great subterranean city of Gilmora. But the desire to settle in the Trollswood continued to burn fiercely. Time and again they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned that the talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with these theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades for our forebears finally succeeded. The reward, the elementals' permission to dwell in the Trollswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking to all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery of the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjuring. If you have a mind to walk our path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. It would be my pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Pray speak with me again when you are ready. I am ready to become a healer. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? Yes! That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumiyan. Brother Isumiyan presides over the Conjurer's Guild, even as he serves the nation as a hero. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Yay! Are you ready to become a guild member? Teach me conjuring! Nothing too crazy, we are a small business. Huh? Well, preparation is still preparation. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer in Stillglade Vane. I am Brother Isumiyan, master of this guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life in the living for its domain. Its primary purpose is the solving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself often stand upon the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you will like to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity for healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capacity to defend one against aggression more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge afflictions, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers yet, not true dealers of destruction, conjurers realize their full potential when they employ their powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. What's up? Suddenly just crying while I'm streaming. Hi. Did you not get any of your dinner? Hmm? Did Klaus steal everything? Sorry. Seal just came by. I think you heard him whine when he came in. Mayhap that was too much to grasp upon a single hearing, but worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. Aye, you will come to understand that conjuring is not the sole province of the conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must need ask that your solemn vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the trollswood alike. Can you make this vow? Yes. I knew your answer ere your lips had parted, yet I am no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurer's Guild. If you would be so kind as to lend me your hunting log, I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present to you this cane. Though it may be old and weathered, it will serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of the conjurer. Take up your cane, Saint, and present yourself to me once more. I will assign you your first task as the conjurer of Still-Light Fane. Yes, yes. Yes, I am a healer! I is healer, I is healer. I have one for every class, but I just don't know what the current one is. I think it would be this one. Yeah, I think so. Damn it. Oh well. I am a conjurer. I'm happy. All of my old spells. Oh my. That's a big list of currently not available. A big list of currently not available. The part of conjurer becomes you, Saint. Without further ado, I shall assign you your first task as a conjurer of Still-Light Fane. Just beyond the city gates you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and funguars. I would you have slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I can so coolly order to take the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were. As a consequence of the calamity, and, I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the Trollswood, a burden I cannot bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your powers in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. Might you perchance be comfortable about Vilekin? If so, I have urgent need of your assistance. You see, I was preparing for the forthcoming argues when I found, to my great embarrassment, that we lacked the requisite quantity of scarlet oil. If it is not too much to ask, I would be most grateful if you could resupply us in time for the ceremony. Scarlet oil can be harvested from ladybugs such as those found near the Bannock. 6 of the Viking should yield the necessary amount. Pray return to me as soon as you have it. I don't think I can unlock all of them yet. There's a lot of other quests here that I can do there. I should probably take them all. I'm curious. Oh no, it leads out. Snake! It probably does lead out. Yeah, it leads out. Snake! You there, you're an adventurer, yes? Good, I have a task for you. Take yourself over to the Conjurer's Guild and speak with my student, Briar. She has her hands full preparing for the auguries and would likely welcome your assistance. In her excitement at becoming a conjurer, I fear my young disciple is pushing herself beyond the limits of her endurance. Enthusiasm is all well and good, but I would not do to have an initiate collapse from exhaustion. But I just came from there. I will just go back there at some other point. There are so many other quests here. Stop right there, not another step. I apologize if I startled you, but please be careful. The ground here is covered in rose hips. You see, my seed pouch had grown so threadbare that it finally split open. Unbeknown to myself, I've been scattering azamia rose hips all along this road. Oh, good madam, if you would help me gather them, I'd be ever so grateful. Thank you, for your kindness is truly a blessing from the elementals. The rose hips should be lying on the road between here and the Great Growry. Remember to tread lightly, lest you crush them underfoot. I don't quite understand the word, rose hip. Is it like a still open blossom? Good, madam, pray tell me you have recovered all the rose hips. And abandoned not one of to the traveler's food. God damn it. Talking. Blessings be upon you. I feared this path would be lined with roses next year. Not that such a wondrous sight would be wholly objectionable, but azamia roses are ill-suited to this location. As a botanist, it's my responsibility to see gregarious plants grow and thrive in the most ideal conditions. A place for every seed, and every seed in its place, you might say. 'Twas most gracious of you to aid me in my time of need. I pray the elementals extend in you the same kindness. I will just accept all the quests in here too. It's a lot of talking, but oh well. Hello there, and welcome into the Botanist Guild. What brings you here today? Interested in becoming a botanist, you say? Ah, you. Then you've come to the right place. At our guild, you can study under some of the finest botanists in all the realm. An enticing proposition, is it not? So, what say you? Would you like to add your name to our roll? Yay. Excellent. Now, you're doubtless eager to dive headlong into the nearest shrubbery, but first a brief explanation on the origins of the Botanist Guild. Our guild boasts a long history. Its roots can be traced back some 500 years, to when our nation was still in its infancy. It was around that time that a precursor organization to our own was established to facilitate communion with the elementals. Ah, but I suppose you're already confused, not being forest-born. Let me put it in a way that what your kind would understand. The Trollswood doesn't belong to man, but almighty beings known as elementals. It is by their leave that we Gudanians dwell here in the forest, and it is by their leave that we receive of its bounty. Ever since mankind settled in the Trollswood, it has been necessary for us to obtain the elementals' permission prior to taking aught from their domain. Historically, this was a rather involved process in that only a precious few could actually commune with them. Specifically, those conjurers blessed with the ability to hear the elementals, aptly known as hearers. Yep. So many people, wow. In order to relay the elemental's will to the botanist in a more timely manner, a new organization was formed with a hearer as its mouth and ears. This organization would eventually evolve to become the Botanist Guild. To this day, the guild employs the services of a hearer who offers guidance to our members. Yet this is no longer our organization's sole concern. We also seek to promulgate correct harvesting practices, that is, practices which honor the will of the elementals. And that, my friend, is a story of how our guild came to be. I trust you have a newfound appreciation for the work we do. Now, with all this talk of elementals and communing, mayhap you're wondering whether you're fit to join us. Well, you may cast such doubts aside. You don't need to have been raised as a good little forest-born girl to be a botanist, nor do you need to know the secret forest-born salute, I jest. You just need a healthy respect for nature and the will to learn. If you honestly believe you possess these things, it would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. Please wait a moment while I see to the formalities. Speak to me again when you are ready to begin the enrollment procedures. Oh no, we lost. You just have to keep trying. Try again. It's gonna be a lot of talking. I think there's 3 more guilds that we can join. And then it's going outside and leveling all the things. Ready to enroll in the Botanist Guild, I take it? Yes. Music to my ears. It will be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Fufuka. Our Guildmaster's knowledge of nature is second to none. One need only witness her uncanny knack for spotting the finest timber to see that hers is a truly God's-given talent. It is for this reason that she holds the title of First Botanist. Oh, but you need not be overawed, for she is the kindliest of souls. You will find the Guildmaster just outside this building. Seek her out and impress upon her your desire to become a botanist. I'm Fufuka, the master of this guild. Pleased to make your acquaintance. I take it Leonceold has given you an overview of botany already. Well then, I suppose I had better continue where he left off. All Gridanians might rightly claim to share a close relationship with nature, but none is so intimate as that of the botanist. It is our calling to nurture a natural environment to the mutual benefit of man and wood. But even as nature holds us in her loving embrace, providing for our every need, she is at heart an unsentimental creature, one that will take life just as readily as she gives it. Being a botanist means coming face to face with this uncomfortable truth on a regular basis. Knowing this, do you still wish to walk our path? Yeesh. The look in your eyes bespeaks your passion in your heart. Very well, I bid you welcome to the Botanist Guild. To help you on your way, I present you with this hatchet. Take it up, and then present yourself to me again. Ah! Anyway, assigning first task after that, so... I see you have your hatchet on you. Very good. A botanist hatchet is his livelihood. Never forget this. If you fail to keep its blade clean and keen, your efforts will yield you naught but sweat and splinters. But let us see about your first task. Ah, yes. To help you grasp the basic of botany, I would like you to gather 10 pots worth of latex. The forest yields to us many and more resources. It is a botanist's job to know what can be found and where. If it is latex you require, You would do well to search just outside the Blue Badger Gate or the Yellow Serpent Gate. Seek out the major trees that stand in those areas and then put your hatchet to use. I wish you well. I will probably do a lot of resource farming. Wait, that was... Yes, where's Conjurer? I will probably do a lot of resource farming off stream. Simply because farming. I don't understand. I guess it took out my Conjurer. Ah! I don't get it. Where's my Conjurer? I thought I put this over the white mage. Okay, let's just take this. And that's the actual botanist. Okay. There we go. That's better. Let's later anyways. God damn it, another adventure? You're like flies on muck. Whatever Gridania did to deserve such a plague, I don't know. I suppose times are changing and they keep telling me I should, and perhaps you might be, oh God help me, just take this Azamia rose to Valdio of Stilglade Fane, will you? What are you still standing here for? Go and deliver the bloody rose. Charming. Oops. But yeah, might as well go back to the Conjurer skill then. Welcome, adventurer, to the Conjurer's Guild. Here we commune with the elementals and heed their guidance. Yet I must confess the elementals did not whisper of your coming. We did indeed request an Azema rose from Etherald. But that you should bring it to us in this state means that something wonderful has happened. Etherald has long held a grudge against the many adventurers who have passed through Gridania's gates. His beloved flowers are renowned for their beauty, you see, and were once so highly coveted by old-time collectors that they were picked nigh to extinction by fortune-seeking foreigners. Yet, if it is peace we desire, we must all learn to look beyond mistrust born of the past and overcome our prejudices. So has the elder Seer taught us, and so do we live. I doubt it was easy for Ethelred to trust this Azema rose to you. When he hears we have received it, he will come to know that not all outsiders are deceiving of scorn. Truly, it was by the will of the elementals that you came to us this day. Please accept this as a token of our gratitude. Thank you. Yay! I am power. I am life. Because I'm not there. Not that thaumaturge anymore. Yes, I am Briar, but I am also awfully. Oh, you say Lady Melaine herself asked you to assist me? In that case, I suppose you might lend a hand, especially as mine appear to be shaking, though only very slightly. Not that it's anything to worry about, mere nervous energy. Ahem. I would be exceedingly grateful if you would take this Sasema rose oil and refill the sensors. There are two that require attention. Please have a care not to disturb the Conjurers amid their meditations. You must be as quiet and unobtrusive as possible. Quietly smashing the vial on the lamp, as one does. My thanks. I must admit to being rather impressed of how faithfully you followed my instructions. I had always considered adventurers to be an uncouth and rowdy lot, but I see you are capable of courtesy as well. Lady Melaine has a fine eye for character. You should feel honored that she chose you for the task. Let's see if I turn these around. There are still so many quests. No! Oh. I love Gridania. It's so plenty. Oh, I'm already connected to here. Whoops. You there, adventurer. Could you deliver a message for me? My superior Millicent is stationed outside Atelier Fenier. She's doubtlessly busy, but I'm past due to be relieved. Long past due, truth be told. However, I can't simply abandon my post. Speak to her for me, would you? But choose your words wisely. She has a bit of a temper. Greetings, traveler. Come to see Miketo's famed amphitheater, have you? I am Miss Dane, caretaker of this fine centerpiece of Gridanian culture, and I fear I must needs trouble you for your assistance. You see, it is not only well-meaning women like yourself who are drawn to this place. The sylphs often visit in the dead of night, long after our citizens have gone to bed. We have no particular objection to their presence, and they seem grateful for the accommodation. So much so, in fact, that last night they left us a token of their appreciation in the form of vegetables. A lot of vegetables. Their generosity is more than welcome, of course, but the sheer quantity of the things makes gathering them all something of a chore. And it's not as if I don't have enough to do already. In short, I'd be most grateful for any help you could give us. Collecting vegetables? It's sweet though. I hope they make something from these vegetables and then give some offering to the sylphs. Hey, Cal. Callahan. What are you doing, Callahan? Yeah. I love the dango. Dango are so tasty. Green tea and dango. Oh. Funny enough, I like the clear one the most. With a nice sauce on them. Well done, friend. Miketo herself would sing you praise. She knew well the power of art, how it could strengthen the soul of a nation and preserve its history for future generations. This amphitheater was her greatest gift to Gradia, but it was her wish that all folk use it freely, not only for performance and festivals, but as a place to share memories and make new ones. I wonder if the Sylphs can come here to do just that. That said, I do wish they would find other ways to express their gratitude. We have no need of vegetables here, but mayhap the Kaleen canopy can make use of them. Anyway, thanks be to the elementals for bringing you here today. I is happy Conjurer. No, I didn't close the map. I need the map. Oh. Leather workers. What's all this about? Dimison says he needs his break? The nerve of that swiveling little shade. Crying for relief at a time like this. Ha! Has he already forgotten how short-handed we are since that business with the Ixal the other day? And sending a bloody adventurer to do his bleat, no less. That self-serving sod thinks only of his own woes, ravenous their souls while welcoming all manner of guild-grabbing venturers into our holy woods. Useless bloody fool. Makes me blood boil, it does. Ah, but it's not you. You should be given a piece of me mind too. You seem a decent enough sort, considering. Still understand that it's our duty to keep an eye on every stranger that passes through these parts. Any road, I appreciate you lending an ear to my subordinate. Damn fool that you is. Go on then, and stay out of trouble. I have no idea what accent I just used. I think I used like 5. Greetings, and welcome to the Leatherworkers Guild. Here we produce the finest leather goods, taking care to honor the lives which were sacrificed for their creation. Our leather armor is worn by the archers and lancers of this great nation, and favored by all who prefer that their protection does not come at a cost of mobility. If you wish to place an order, I bid you visit Fenyi Fineries. If, on the other hand, you have a mind to join our guild, I should be happy to assist you. Might you be interested in becoming a leather worker? Yep. Nothing would make me happier than to welcome a new initiate into our ranks. However, it is essential that you first understand the burden that every leather worker must bear. As you cannot have failed to notice, the Triceps is blessed with an abundance of life, and we Gridanians have long hunted these forest creatures for both nourishment and clothing. But Gridania is unlike any other place. The elementals that watch over the trolls would have never looked kindly on the taking of life, and those who flout their governance do so at their own peril. The elementals decreed that life not to be taken without due necessity, and so the Trappers' League was formed to regulate the hunting of animals. The Leatherworkers Guild was subsequently founded to manage the fair and equitable distribution of pelts. Nowadays, adventurers are a major supplier of pelts and leather goods have become widespread, but in times past they were rare and precious. The Leatherworkers Guild has not forgotten those times. We treat leather with no less respect than the living creatures whence it comes, and craft goods of the highest quality. In doing so, we honor the lives lost and minimize the need for further killing, an oft-forgotten benefit of our products, surpassing durability. Our guild is also a sole producer of the famous Fenyi brand of leather goods, the pride of Gridania. These products represent the ultimate expression of our core tenets and the transcendent technique which shaped them. Know, though, that being a guild member does not automatically make you a Fenyi artisan. You must earn the right to become one. For most of the leatherworkers here, having the fruit of their labors bear the Fenyi brand is yet a distant dream. That is the life which awaits you, should you choose to walk our path. Success will not be handed to you, but I guarantee that you will have the opportunity to seize it. So, if you wish to make a name for yourself and craft goods which are the envy of all, you have come to the right place. Speak to me once more if you wish to learn more about the enrollment process. Yep. Have you decided to join the Leatherworkers Guild? Yep. Very well. I invite you to speak to Guildmaster Geva. She is a brilliant artisan, personally responsible for the creation of countless Fenyi products. You have doubtless heard her name before. The Guildmaster's patterns are uniformly elegant, and with them even novice craftsmen can cut their materials with minimal waste. It is for her to decide if you are fit to join us. She can be found in the work area within. Present yourself to her, and do not waver in your determination. So you wish to become a leatherworker? If you spoke with Randall, then you've been told that this means to work with leather, the weight you must carry, the responsibility you must bear. Not just to the elementals, mind you, but also to the guild. Our craftsmanship is unrivaled, and each member is expected to live up to that reputation. Once you join, there is no turning back. If you dishonor us, I shall flay you myself and make a chocobo saddle from your hide. Will you swear to uphold your traditions and be the best leatherworker you can be? Very well. You may learn our craft within these walls, though you seem ill-equipped to do even that. I will give you a head knife to help you on your way, but the rest is up to you. Do not presume that your association with us means your work will bear the Fenyi name. Until you've proven yourself worthy, you will not be permitted to do much as touch our Fenyi product, much less craft them. Now then, if you're to continue with your initiation, you'll need to put that knife in your hand first. Talk to me when you're ready to begin. Well, you've passed the first test, gripping a knife by the handle and not the pointy end. Now it's time to see how well you can wield it. Make me a circle of leather. You'll need an animal skin to do so. Newcomers to our craft often imagine that they need to hunt in order to obtain their materials. But if you have the sense the gods gave chocobos ours, you'd realize that's hardly the case. Osgood, over by the receptionist, sells most of the items commonly used in our craft. However, she cannot supply you with earth shards. And that's it for my advice. The rest is up to you. Once you've made the circle of leather, bring it here to be inspected. I can't say I have the greatest expectation of your work. Just see to it you do not waste good skin. Now, away with you. I just want to finish and get back to hunting. Maybe I should. Crafting. That count as a circle. Oops. This one here. Yeah, it was enough. Isn't the leather ready yet? When you've finished, bring it here to be inspected. Aye, this is indeed leather, after a fashion. Your work is amateurishly in the extreme. The leather is unevenly tanned and practically unusable. But you show promise. Well, about as much promise as the leather you have easily crafted. Still, it is apparent that you paid due respect to the life from which it came. Had you performed any worse, I'd have cast you out without a second thought. But you didn't, so I won't. Approach each task in earnest as you did today, and I'll continue to advise you. However, you alone are responsible for your development. This is a business you're running, and neither I nor your seniors have the time to hold your hand. Apply yourself to learning our techniques, and return here when you have acquired some skills. Mayhaps then I will have an errand for you to run. Damn it. Where do I have leather working? Yeah, doesn't matter anyway. I think we have the Lancers, yep, and the Archers still ahead of us. Lost, are you? Unsure how to navigate the rosewood and ebony stalls? Very well, if you wish to know more about the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the UALS, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my hirelings, that I might tend to such tasks as I alone am capable of performing. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for a bow and spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, and a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to Cian Gullet of the Lancers Guild. There is much and more to be found in these stalls, if you have the dedication to seek it and the coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous are the debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared a simple task, and you gain priceless mercantile experience. Experience? Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity, but worry not, I am a man of my word, and the terms will stand. Deliver the goods to Cian Gullet, and she may even see fit to reward you. Kartoffel. There. Bone spearhead, beeswax oil, and brambleweed. No, damn it. Anyway, may I take this opportunity to say that it is an honor and a privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, feel free to take as much as you require, and you will of course inform Master Parsimon that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Oh, one of Parsimon. Well, and what was it you wanted? A bone spearhead? Here she is. Take it, and tell her Buster we're square. You got discerning eyes, miss. The craftsmanship truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of parchment. Gods, if I never hear the bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And there I was thinking I might make a guild today. Here, take the damn brambleweed robe and bugger off. Sorry. Then again, for me it's quite beneficial. I get a quest that leads me to the Lancers Guild where I have to go anyways. I like the armor they're wearing. Maybe not the red color, but I like the armor anyways. It's the red color for forest people. I just like blue more. What business have you with me, adventurer? You come upon the bidding of Master Parsimon? So soon, I am impressed. I placed my order only a short time ago, yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Parsimon is every bit as resourceful as they say. You are fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image, if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Not really, no, thank you. I like to work without people. which is quite hard if you're a merchant. To be fair, it's also quite hard if you're a healer. Welcome to the Lancers Guild adventure. If you seek to refine your skills with the polearm, then you have come to the right place. Here at the Lancers Guild, spear wielders gather to train with one another and further hone their abilities under the tutelage of our fine instructors. Do you seek membership with us? Very well, I shall provide you with an insight into the history of our guild. More than just an instrument of war, the spear is also a tool for hunting. And with game ever plentiful in the Trollswood, the weapon has been the mainstay of the locals, since before the founding of Gridania. With the passing of time, our nation became a gatherer place for spearmasters from across the realm, many eager to test their mettle against the famed might of our wood veilers. And it was here in Gridania that the myriad fighting styles came into contact, eventually giving rise to the art taught here today. That spear technique could be formalized at all, owed much to the founding of the Lancers Guild by wood whaler Captain Mistal nigh on a century past. The tradition of accepting students from without as well as within Gridania's borders persists to this day, ensuring that the art of the polearm may not only survive but also continue to evolve. Well, there you have it. I hope this brief history of the guild has helped settle any doubts in your mind. The Lancers Guild is always eager to welcome new initiates. If you have a will to enlist, speak with me again and we can begin the enrollment procedures. Nope. It's already been an hour since I basically started taking quests. I should probably just go out. But I'm almost done with accepting the quests here. But there's a quest in the first area too. I wanna fight. Sorry. But I'm a Conjurer, so I'm happy. Well then, have you made up your mind to enlist in the Lancers Guild? Excellent. I shall let Ghostmaster Evoy know to expect you. All who seek admittance to our ranks must present themselves before him. He will judge if you are fit to become one of us. Pray make your way to the training area within. Our guildmaster awaits you there. Who are you? Ah, a fresh-faced adventurer, the very manner of person I'd wish to meet. The Lancers Guild is looking for someone to track down and exterminate half of a dozen squirrels. The infernal pests have been squeezing in under our floorboards every year for the past several moons, and gnawing away at the support pillars. They have yet to inflict any serious structural damage, thank the builder, but I hesitate to bring such a trifling matter before the wood veilers or the gods quiver. Hence my delight at your timely arrival. Ooh, we won. Yay, well done. By the way, if I'm reading way too fast, because that's a bad habit of mine, let me know. But I can be a very fast talker and reader if I get too nervous. Oh, I got kills. Nice. I'm just gonna put down a healer. Why, an adventurer who could not dispatch such woodland nuisances is not worthy of a name. Not here in Gridania, at any rate. And you know what becomes of incapable adventurers. Ah, but perhaps it is best you do not. The squirrels of which I spoke can be found in the central shroud, returning to me once you have disposed of them. Assuming the task is not beyond you for your sake, I sincerely hope it is not. Well met, adventurer. I understand you wish to learn the Lancer's art under our roof. I see you have some combat experience, yet it remains to be seen if such skills as you have acquired will avail you here. But no matter, in my capacity as guildmaster I shall guide your training, beginning with the very basics, the principles of our art. There exist myriad fighting styles, each of which has its own unique qualities. None, however, can claim to be as offensively minded as ours. Our approach is ever one of attack. no matter who or what we face. An experienced Lancer is able to wield a polearm as if it were an extension of his body. He transforms into a raging storm before his foes, delivering a barrage of devastating thrusts and slashes. To facilitate such a relentless assault, we Lancers forego plate, favoring armor of leather and chain. Such materials provide adequate protection without unduly hindering movement. A Lancer's worth may be measured quite simply in how swiftly and decisively it can pierce enemies' defenses. By its nature, the polearm is a simple weapon to wield, for good or ill. Even in a farmer's hands, it is capable of wreaking considerable havoc. Thus has it been a mainstay of every great army since ancient times. Yet knowing that a lance alone does not a Lancer make. Faced with unfavorable odds, an unseasoned spearman will break formation and flee without a moment's hesitation. A true Lancer, however, flinches not before his enemies, for he knows not the meaning of fear. Ever does he press forward, disdain of the odds, that he might pierce the enemy line and open a path to victory. Needless to say, doing so requires no small amount of courage, and that is why our guild has striven from the first to install its essential quality in every soul who passes through our halls. Arduous trials await you should you join our ranks. Knowing this, have you the resolve to beat the lance? Yeesh. Well said, adventurer. I see no reason to deny you a place within our ranks. Ah, but I neglected to introduce myself. I am Ivine, master of this guild. Pleasantries duly exchanged, I shall add to your hunting log the names of the creatures against which a Lancer might hone his skills. In celebration of the occasion, I hereby present you with your very own spear. Arm yourself with it and speak to me once more. I would have you undertake your first task, a trial to be precise. Too much reading? Eee. So you were able to discern one end of the spear from the other. Good. You are doubtlessly eager to put your new weapon to the test, which is well, for I too have a test in mind, or rather, a trial. In order to develop an affinity with your weapon and learn to gauge such things as distance, you are to go forth and pit yourself against the creatures that roam just outside the city. The squirrels, ladybugs, and fungur should provide you with a suitable challenge. Put down, let us say, 3 of each, and then report back to me. Okay, let's see if I also now have a lot of quests in the first area of Gridania. Hopefully not. Sugar pudding. Okay, let's see what we have here. I guess I should just start with the archer skill then. Have any more here? Oh yeah, there's one more here. Carpenter! Ah. But there don't seem to be too many quests here, so it should be fine. Oh, I think I unlocked all of the other net charts here. Teehee. I can't wait for when I have unlocked all the classes and only have to level them. And then the farming begins. lots of dungeons, lots of guilds. The only thing that I really want to do off stream is, well, the monotonous part of farming, aka when I farm materials, or just farm a lot of the same enemies at one point. Which usually doesn't happen because the most farming outside of materials is in dungeons. Hi, adventurer! Might you have a moment, yeah? Yes, I'm doing that for this one character. I am in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parniel. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the markets, yeah? Why would I not simply go and speak with her myself, yeah? Well, I say I'm sure you have observed, yeah? Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side, yeah. The matter is not urgent. Simply hand over the missive to the next time you find yourself in the markets. Please, as a favor from one adventurer to another, yeah? Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Archers Guild. It is here that archers the realm over gather to master the bow. We engage the enemy from a distance, ever seeking to alter the course of battle with a single, well-placed arrow. If you have a mind to become an archer, then you have come to the right place. Do you wish to join our ranks? Yes. Marvelous! Then allow me to enlighten you on the history of both our art and the guild. The bow is an ancient tool that has existed since before our fair nation came into being. As an implement of war and hunting both, it protects us from our enemies, even as it keeps us fed and clothed. Archery as practiced in Gridania was born of two distinct styles of bowmanship. The first was devised by the longbow sentries of the Ellison, who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Mikot. As you will doubtlessly be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelveswood home. Though the two peoples began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their two schools of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. But this wouldn't have been possible were it not for the Trappers League. The guild was established in order to promote sustainable hunting and cooperation with the hunting fraternity at large. As a happy consequence of this union, the guild members came to engage in friendly contests of skill. Inspired by such competitions, a handful of their numbers began to focus on perfection as opposed to mere practicality. Transforming a skill into what may be themed an art, these individuals would go on to form a guild of their own. Aye, the Archers Guild, where men and women gathered to attain mastery over the bow. More than a few members of the God's Quiver loosed their first arrow within these very halls. And that, my friend, is a brief history of archery in Gridania. Doubtless, you are more eager than ever to take up the bow. It would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. You must receive her blessing, her permission, if you are to join us. If you would excuse me for a moment, I shall see to it that the relevant lists are amended. Pray speak to me again in a short while. So, are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Yes. The look in your eye speaks to your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to the Guildmaster Lucien. Lest you worry unduly, Lucien is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counseling on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucien awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress upon her your desire to join the guild. Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucien, the master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of our art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciples of war, it allows one to strike at the enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or spear, its myriad strategic applications more than compensate for the shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg, or sap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery, and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as our role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single error may serve to turn the tide. To this end, the Guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerabilities swiftly and surely. Now, any half-wit can bend the bow, but it is no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Yep. That is well. From this moment forth, you may consider yourself one of our number. Now, lend me your hunting log, if you would. I shall add to it the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge to an archer. And to help you on your way, I bestow upon you this short bow. Short bow for her is probably a long bow for me. Arm yourself with your new weapon, and then speak to me again. I would have you undertake a trial to gauge your fitness to join the guild. Ah yes, the ball becomes you. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs and funguas that roam just beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In so doing, you will prove your witness to join the Archers Guild. It goes without saying that you must do so using your bow. Report back to me when the task is accomplished. Go now, and earn your place within these halls. I think I got... But yeah, I still have to go over there. There's 3 quests over there. And after that I can start killing. We're only 1.5 hours in and I can finally start killing. Yay! I don't remember the music making in here, but apparently it's possible to play self-made songs, maybe? Ah, an adventurer. Precisely what we needed. Not a moment ago, we dispatched our newest recruit, Arthur, to inspect Miketo's amphitheater. Regrettably, the young hero has more spirit than sense, and he charged up without his tools. Suffice it to say, he won't be getting any work done. Would you be so kind as to deliver them to him? Wonderful. Seek out Luhalik in the Archon Archard, behind the atrium. He should have Archer's tools. Greetings, adventurer, and welcome to the Carpenter's Guild. We are the artisans who take wood and grant it new form and purpose as the archer's bow, the lancer's spear, and the novice's shield. If carpentry hold any appeal, you should consider joining our guild. Might you be interested in learning the ways of woodworking? Wonderful, wonderful! Now, before we proceed, I think it only right that I acquaint you with our guild's storied past. Since the founding of Gridania, we have built our homes and crafted our weapons from the trees of the Trollswood. As our nation grew and prospered, the woodworkers' repertoire expanded to encompass a greater variety of articles, and carpentry developed into an art. At first, there were there was no association of carpenters. Each individual worked and sold his services independently. However, the advent of watermills meant that more efficient construction methods were needed, along with formalized maintenance regimes, all of which necessitated organization. Necessitated. The Carpenters Guild was founded to oversee the operation of watermills and promote cooperation between woodworkers. Now, I must mention at this point that we owe much and more of our prosperity to the Great Loam Growery. Thanks to the hardworking botanists, we are blessed with the finest lumber in all Eosia. This confluence of ideal circumstances allows us to provide all manner of goods and services to the people of Gridania. My apologies, that was rather longer than I intended. Still, I trust you have gained a greater understanding of our guild. We expect our members to drink deep of the collected wisdom that the guild has amassed over the course of its history, to actively seek an understanding of wood and the techniques required to work it, rather than simply waiting to be taught. We expect, in short, nothing less than total commitment to the craft. If you wish to start down this path, speak to me once more. I shall explain to you the enrollment process. Would you like to learn more about the enrollment process? Wonderful. I should mention at this point that Timbermaster Beaton assesses all would-be apprentices personally, so you will need to obtain his approval before you begin. Timbermaster Beaton can be a harsh and unforgiving man, but if you love the craft and have the will to learn, you could ask for no better tutor. He is quite simply the finest carpenter in Gridania. Of course, I will take you some time, but no small amount of effort, to comprehend the full extent of his teachings. But you may rest assured that he will not lead you astray. That said, when you meet him, I would advise you to choose your words carefully and resist the urge to run away. Another green adventurer to come play with saws? Well then, I suggest you first speak with the... Oh, you've met with Cork, have you? That is well. But know that the decision to initiate you into the guild rests with me. Tell me, true adventurer, have you a mind to devote yourself to the art of carpentry? Yep. The look on your face bespeaks determination, or mayhap trapped wind. Still, you look strong enough to hold a saw, and if your resolve is indeed genuine, I give you leave to remain for the time being. However, you are useless to me in your current state. You are as a seedling, some potential perhaps, but no more like to thrive than perish. Experience is what you require, girl, and I shall give you the means to acquire it. Take the saw. It is old, yes, but sharp as needs be. Now, prove to me that you are not completely incompetent by taking up your new tool. Once you have done so, present yourself to me for inspection. I expect different, considering that the other guy said something about running away. Good, you have proven that you know how to grip a saw. But do you mistake it for a mere tool? For is it a part of you, of your arm? And can you put down part of your arm? No. Mark me then, if you do put it down, and worse, lose the bloody thing, I shall use my own saw to demonstrate to you the pain of losing a limb. Ah, but I jest. One-armed carpenters are scarcely half as useful, in my experience. In any case, merely holding a saw doesn't make you a carpenter. Whatever some might think, you must become one with it and learn to feel with it as you work the wood. To wit, you must first know the wood. Demonstrate your knowledge by bringing me a length of maple lumber. Maple lumber is made from maple logs, just so. Our man Farrell by the entrance will furnish you with such logs, for a nominal price. Of course, any fool knows that fresh-cut logs are laden with water. To guard against decay, we use wind shards to hasten the natural drying process. Do not forget to do the same. Wonder if I can already do this? Ah, no. I don't have maple lumber? Okay. Need to get maple lumber. As I mentioned before, Ferrier has maple logs in his stock, as well as many other materials you may require. Or, if you are ready, show me what you have brought. Yes, I feel it. The wood tells all. There were no careless cuts. Saw and carpenter moved as one, as if dancing. Do you see this grain, how it flows softly like syrup? Durability yet pliant, suitable for weapons and armor both. This, child, is maple. Trace the grain with your fingertips and memorize the lines. Consider every characteristic when choosing your materials. That is what it means to know the wood. The maple lumber you have brought me is acceptable. You have passed the first test. Yet, for all it has grown, your knowledge is still lacking. You must needs learn more. A true carpenter knows the qualities and uses of every tree in the forest. When you know the lines of the maple better than those upon your own hand, return to me. I shall have another test for you. Until then, child. Frazzles! Frazzles! Hi, Frazzles! Welcome, welcome. I'm doing a lot of reading today. A lot of reading. Sitting straight and chugging. Cheers. Good tea. And it seems you really like my new emote. I'm so happy about that. How are you doing, Frazzles? I couldn't take it anymore. I had to walk to Gridania and become a Conjurer. And since I'm already here, I'm taking all of the quests currently, so 1.5 hours in, I still haven't killed a thing. But we are almost ready with reading all of the quests in this city. And then we can finally get killing, and I can't wait. Yay! No. Ah, damn it. That's complicated. That's too little? That's too much. Oh, that's complicated. Ideal sent you. Give me a moment. Here they are, still fresh and unused as the day he got them. Doubt he's even realized he left the bloody things behind. First day and he forgot his tools. Duff's thought needs a kick up them. I'm doing well, yep. Lots of stress, but I am very hyped for Fool's Day. I probably have a co-op for Fool's Day, and I have a surprise. It's not a new emote or anything, it's just silly little thing. But I have a surprise. And I can't wait for you guys to see it, and I hope that you guys were gonna be okay with my surprise. I put a lot more time in than I should have. Stop doing other projects that actually would be way more important. But it's so much fun to work on this. I really can't wait for Friday's stream with my Fool's Day surprise and everything. And I hope the co-op works out. It would be so fun to have a Fool's Day surprise and play some Dead by Daylight. I know all about adventurers. You'll do anything for a reward, won't you? Well then, I want you to make Anneli laugh. She's no good with strangers, so first you should introduce yourself politely with a bow. Hi. Hi. That seemed to work, but she still looks sad. Try sharing the joy in your heart with her. That'll prove how nice you are. Joy. You're odd. I think she's starting to like you. Good. Now that you've broken the ice, I bet that if you surprise her and just start dancing, she'll laugh her head off. Well, I would honestly probably laugh a lot if Lalafell would suddenly start dancing next to me. Yep. With that type of dance, you'd get me laughing. You're a really good dancer. That looked like fun. Maybe you should try it sometime. Thank you. You're pretty good at this. Annie lost her father 5 years ago doing all the fighting. She hasn't laughed much since then. So I wanted to. I mean, we're all worried. But a lot of the younglings have been following me around lately and, you wouldn't understand. Anyway, thanks for the help. We did it! Ah! No, wait. We still have stuff to do over in Old Gridania. I think that wouldn't quite get me there. Yep, I need to take this one. Maybe we should put the director's cut versions of Lord of the Rings on our list for Discord dinner as well. What? I'm terribly busy right now, and would thank you not to bother me. I'm a carpenter of the prestigious Oak Atrium and I have repairs to. Where did I put my... Oh gods, I take it you're from the guild too then? Was that Idila sent you with my tools? Yes. I was actually just about to go and this is so embarrassing. My apologies, it's just... I've been so focused on the task at hand. You know, it's a miracle this amphitheater even survived the calamity. It was the Carpenters Guild that saved it, moving it piece by piece and rebuilding it. When I saw what they had done for Gridania, I knew where I wanted to be. What I wanted to be. But gods, when they told me my first task was to come here! Anyway, thank you for bringing me my tools. You're new to the Oak Atrium too, right? Well, let's both work hard for the good of the guild, eh? Oh, and may the elementals watch over you and keep you safe. I understand him. Okay, there's one more thing to do in this town and then I can start killing. Killing. I'm finally a healer. That's a nice sword. Would be nice if it would be blood red, but that's a nice sword. Oh no, we lost. Aww. Try this. Hi. I'm lost. Oh, I love that pet. I have no idea what they just did, but I guess that was the animation for when you're teleporting. Greetings, madame. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? What's this? A missive from Fimbers, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see now. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridania somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If you must trust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Trollswood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Let's go a-killing! Okay, where exactly do I need to go? I have no idea. Blue badge jacket should be right. Okay, someone's invisible here. I don't want to go back before I reach level 5. Oh, I'm already level 5. Must have been all the quests that I did in town. I think I'm going to do all of the before level 5 quests. For all the classes, just so I can get them out of the quest log again. So we had Lancer and Archer, I think. So it would be Lancer. So many level ups. And Archer. We still have to find the last one then. That reminds me that melee classes seem to always need more kills for the hunting logs. Oh. Whoops. That's done. And the quest is done for here as well. Ah, that's done too. Okay. Wait, there should be more around here? Wait. And there's more. Someone attacked this one again. Why can I not see the other ones here? That is so strange. Archer will probably hit level 4 with that. Ah, yeah, okay, that might help. Okay, I need to turn them in. Wait. There's so many quests ahead. No, let's turn the current quest in first. Hey, Sammy. What's up, Sammy? He's growling in the background. I don't have anything to do in there, but I don't see the quest thingy. Like I could do the Hall of the Novus. I'm not level 10 yet. That's fine. With the Conjurer. I think I have to do it with every class anyway, but eh. Welcome back. It would seem you have successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an Archer of the Guild. As fellows of the Path, let us together strive for greater mastery of our art. Now though, you may be a member of the Archers Guild. Know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Lose error after error, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing, your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clearer when viewed down the shaft of an arrow. Return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. Good day to you. I felt that it was about time you returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamental essence of archery. Tell me, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of this target, overlooking not the smallest detail, lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. He must, in short, see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden throughout the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you have completed the task, return to me and we will continue. Heavy shot technique. How many targets are there? 6. I guess it was 1. Two. Three. Ah, there it is. 4. Right, there's one more up here, and one more down there. Ohio! How are you doing, Samira? Oh, I think these are 2 targets. Samira Wagenki. You're doing good, that's good to hear. Just going home. What I'm doing in here, I basically just restarted playing Final Fantasy last week Wednesday, and I can only play during streams. So I spent 2 hours last Wednesday, 8 hours last Saturday, and now. So I'm just going from town to town, reading my way through every single quest out loud, and taking all of the classes. And once I have all of the classes, I'm just going to continue questing everything and having my fun. And the alt leveling will be probably something I don't really show on stream, just the quests. I just like to get all of the quest markers gone. Hey, Hacking Mike! Hi! You done with your stream? How was your stream? Sorry that I, again, only lurked in the end. Which am I planning to main? I'm always a healer, and on my actual main character, which I don't remember how to play, which is why I made a new one, I'm a white mage. And I will go for white mage here as well. Which is also why, even though I started in Ulda with not Conjurer but Thaumaturge, because I was like, which class is the healing one? I don't understand. Let's just go with one of them, and I chose the wrong one. Yeah, I started there, and at level 12 I just couldn't take it anymore. I walked to Gridania to get the Conjurer class. And now that I'm in Gridania, I'm just taking all of the classes and quests and everything. But Conjurer is for now my main, and as soon as I'm 40, I think it was 40, I will go to White Mage, and I will feel so at home when I'm back at White Mage. I mean, you can even see it in how it's set up. I think I pulled the right configuration from my main. So, yeah, everything is set up for this one. And I just miss playing White Mage so much. I did not play for 2 years. Gunblade and Dark Knight? Violet Frazzles. Ha! Samira, if I may introduce you, that is Hiking Mike, my boyfriend. Me just annoying each other in stream every once in a while. What about me then, huh? Ah, you have returned. I trust you have begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your powers of observation in battle. Travel to the North Route, and there put down 8 microcrews and 8 opos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are these the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, Mikoros and opos are anything but difficult to find, and yet you may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you will need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In so doing, you will learn amongst other things that microshrews produce a poison that can quickly sap on strength, while opos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing of your success. A bit of a break from Final Fantasy. I beat Endworker and then got bored. I had to take a break because I couldn't pay for the playtime anymore, and now I'm back and I so want to play so much. I wish I had more time, but I already don't have time for the other MMOs I'm playing. Life is pain. You play the same classes, so Gunblade and I guess it's Dark Knight. I have to even just buy and walk. I can't wait to though. You get the quest here. Oh, I forgot to do the Mikots quest. Yeah. Was great. Wish I could level DPS class without suffering from DPS queues. Oh yeah, right, that was a thing too. I'm always a healer, so I'm usually in quite fast. I'm never a tank though, so I don't know the luxury of tank. As far as I know, tanks have it even easier than healers. The squirrels are dealt with then. Very good. I am pleased to see you have proven yourself useful. What's this? You wonder what happens to the adventurers who fail to complete such trifling tasks? Why, such sluggards soon find there is no place for them within the city. And where do they end up after leaving Gridania? Well, you shall hear the truth of that before long. So you're back. I trust you have learned something of the essence of our art. A lancer learns best when he is doing each thrust making stronger. Such things as strategy and technique will come in time, and never forget courage. Without it, you cannot hope to realize your potential. Your look betrays no hint of doubt. That is well. It is clear you see the truth in my words. That will be all for the present. Now, take up your weapon, sally forth, and cut a path for yourself. When next we meet, I hope to see you stronger for your time out in the world. Try to level Dragoon, never again. I don't remember, I think I grinded all of mine up. Just, you know, the standard grind, no dungeons. Then again, I never was fond of queuing and randoms. I'm always so shy about that. I've really been fighting that the last 3 years though, so I think I'll be able to queue this time with no problems. Even though I do get a level Variant Paladin too. Oh, is there something, some new class relying on Variant Paladin levels? Tank is relatively quick in comparison. I'd say level Variant first, find a lot more fun, cause self-healing. Oh, that's useful. Ah, you are back. Have you procured the scarlet oil as I requested? Yes, everything appears to be in order. The ceremony may proceed as planned. I'm grateful. To the elementals for delivering you to us. Pray accept a small token of our appreciation. Storyteller! Runs are mostly fine, but DPS queue times are just so long. Yeah, I know what you mean, but even as a healer, I did my best to not queue until I noticed that I can't progress in the story unless I do queue, and I was always very, very, very shy when I did queue, and very much hoping that the others would just carry me through. Yeah. I'm learning to live with it. I'm learning to not just be shy and useless. Welcome back, Saint. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with a conjurer's eyes, you have taken your first step along the path of enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction, though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source, the forces embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah yes, yours is a familiar look. The very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now you must learn to reach out to the forces embodied in each of us. Pray hearken to mine instructions. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad life around you, and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. It is good to see you again. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. I am glad. It is the wellspring of all our power. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing but many, and to call upon all without first knowing each is conjuring at its most basic. As a part of your continued education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of earth. Make your way to Blessed Bud in the Northern Shroud, and there partake of Healer Nolan's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elementals of rock and soil is all but unique amongst conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightening lesson on the subject of earth. You're gonna lurk? Thank you for being by. I hope that you could relax at least a little bit during your lurking and that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Hi, Bakasura-chan. Wait, didn't you say hi before? No, that was a little mouse. Oh. Hi, Baka. How are you doing? How's your week so far? I'm just playing story time, basically. I'm finally a healer! Wait, this late? You're not usually this late, are you? Oh, welcome home. Oh, where do I have to go? Where do I have to go? I don't know where to go. to level the Conjurer though, that's for sure. This here then. So that would be up there. Ah, okay. Yeah, I can do that. Once the Conjurer is about level 15, I will continue with the Uldan quests. It'll only be on for a few before. Thank you for stepping in before bed, anyways. I'm happy about this. Oh, yeah, right, dinner with Grandma. How was your first ever steak? I would probably also not play for too long. I think one more Stream Raiders, and that's it. After all, I have work early again. Who doesn't? I have quest there. Quest everywhere! Ah! Where is this? I think that's up there. I know how you feel, liking the family, but social interaction is usually very draining for me too. And my mother is an extrovert. She never understood it. Pain! Wait, I'm level 6. I'm not going to attack a level 9 Mitch Swarm. Nope. You've come to lend a hand, have you? Well then, you're welcome to a task from my seemingly never-ending list. I need you to head west along the road and scrap down 2 of the moundstones. As read by Novika, these signs accumulate dirt and grime with almost unnatural haste. Speak with Kajavan at Tree Speak Stables once you've seen to them. She'll be glad to hear the moundstones are clean, for the next 3 belts at least. I should probably not do that many quests. I should just do my Conjurer thing. There's another one. Anyway, where is... Oh. Maitling! Anyway, steak was nice. There's too much of it, and the knife was a bit too dull, but I finished my plate including most of the salad and a cream brulee for dessert. That sounds like a lot of food. That's good that you enjoyed it. Yeah, if I eat steak, I want a really sharp knife with it. It's just better if you can cut it properly. You secure Nolanel? Then seek no more, for you have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So brother Isumian bid you to come to me to learn of the element of earth. That is well. The power of earth is a solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. But I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand, in combat. Okay, next one is my last one. Just gonna plop down a necromancer. I should probably write last in there. Swallow, I'm stuffed and pleased. That's how it should be. Stuffed and pleased is good. Just a sharp teeth, easy peasy. It's more than I usually eat in a day. I must have been a really big portion, or you eat really little in a day, which is also very much possible. Now mark me well, Saint, and do exactly as I command. East of here is the grounds of Trees Peak Stables. There exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the Earth's trauma, and attempt to commune with it, as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusions, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energy seeping from the wounded Earth, shall then appear. Using the powers of Conjurer, strike it down and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of Earth will be revealed to you during the struggle. I trust you will return to me a wiser woman than she who now departs. Spirit slaying! Both were true. Oh my. I also eat rather small portions, although I do eat 3 meals a day, so I would still, in total, probably get to a full big portion. But yeah, huge plates. I would probably at some point give up and let them pack the rest. Which I hate for specific foods that are just best when fresh, like steak. It's just no way of just eating the steak and nothing else, or of leaving the steak for another day. Just, it's not good enough at that point. Ow. I'm not a quitter, he says. But as long as you enjoyed it, all is well. I prefer to be satisfied and not eating for 2 days after a big meal, if it's tasty enough. Give me all that tasty food. Like when Fox wanted to eat spare ribs. I never had spare ribs before that. She ordered them and I ate them all. They were so tasty, but only at the beginning. She had some leftovers and the next day she gave some to me and they weren't half as tasty. But boy, were they tasty at the first night, if they just weren't that expensive. Please tell me the text is only multiplying on my end. Text multiplying? What do you mean with text multiplying? Welcome back, the elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront that embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of this element shaken the very marrow of your bones? Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded and to nourish the land once more. Can you not sense the strength of the Earth returning? Already the land begins to heal. Thanks to your actions, that field will once again bear bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the earth's fury and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall your understanding of nature continue to grow. Show your understanding. I hope you are paying attention, Sophie. See this adventurer here? Sink him all the way from Stillglade Fane just to hear my lesson. You would do well to learn from her example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sophie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than... But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do the other things. I understand her. I just want to heal too. A chat message pop up 3 times on your phone. Nope, that's just on your end. That's just mobile being weird again, as Russell says. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sophie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are her equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child. And when she should by rights be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. I mean, that's great. That would totally be me. I think I loved Sophie already in the first playthrough 2 years ago. Oh, I think I started 3 years ago. 4 years ago? When did I start? Anyways, I'm pretty sure I loved Sophie back then too. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Izumi and tell him as much. But first I need some more levels. Green tier. Green tea, Pierce Garden and Honey Yard. The Peace Garden is here. I would just have to go up there. I should probably do the fate. Oh wait, do I not have a quest for that? Oh no, wait, I think I have a quest for Archer. Where are the other Opos? Oh, there. Wait, they don't count for the quest? Yeah, I don't think they count for the quest. Oops. There. That girl's totally me. Yeah, I see it. Oh. I guess I was too slow. But I mean, if you can heal, there have to be more than just Sophie and me that would just go around healing people. There. That's the opus I need. Well, I said some people, not everyone. If everyone would be healing, then I would never have something to do, so... I'm gonna do something even better. Because you don't need to heal people if you protect them from taking damage to begin with. I mean, there's still sickness. Healing doesn't mean just from battle or in battle. It also means from sickness. From accidents. You can't protect everyone from everything during their whole life. And you can't protect from illnesses like cancer. But protection is very important too. Well, it's all of them here. Pet me. Nope. Thank you for the petsies. I love head pets. Head pets are the best. I don't think that's NPCs. That's other players. I think that's NPCs, so just going to trust it that it's NPCs and not other players, so I it's just helpful. Just helpful. Here. Success! And I have something for my hunting log here. Oh, my level 9. Well, I'm level 7 now. I can take it. Oh, that was already the hunting log. Nice. I'm not going to do the hunting log with the other classes for now, else I get trapped in wanting to level all of them up at the same time. I just want to get through the first quest. And then, when I'm not anywhere near where I can take the newest quests, I would be leveling them up. Just farming. Usually I then, at some point, the levels take too long, so I start just going back and doing all of the quests. And then continuing with the farm. But But you'll see how I do it on this avatar character. Two more. There we go, that's this quest done. Oh, you're right, I need to fell trees. I think that's not directly here. I think I have to go to another area. Yeah, oh well. I'll do that at some point. Oh, back there. Damn it. Yes, get some hunting logs done. And these are done as well. Oh yeah, Chocobo Keep. Nice. Nope. I should really go back to Ulda, so I'm not going to take that. Let me see. Green tier, green tier, green tier, and Honey Yard. Where's Honey Yard? Not here. Time for a quick shower and then up to bed. Have a nice shower and sleep well. And dream of more steak. Without tummy ache. I think steak is a good dream, so I may just do that myself. Now I'm hungry. I did this to myself. What's that? You've been cleaning Momstones? Why, thank you. With all the chores that need doing around here, I was afraid they would be left to get even filthier. It's not just that they are an eyesore, by the way, that state. The creatures around here are wont to lay their eggs on them. As to why, well, I can only assume the preferred nesting trees are in short supply these days. Be that as it may, we can't have monsters hatching from roadside signs. These paths are dangerous enough as it is. Perhaps a sprinkling of sting brew would keep the beasts away. Oh well. Did you hear about the matter of Hearst Mill? Apparently Opo Opus crept into her stores and made off with her Muntui beans. Ordinarily, Opo Opus wouldn't go near them, or with their foul odor and even fouler taste, but food has become scarce of late. Truth be told, a good many of us are glad to be rid of the stench. Still, I can't stand to see their method so dispirited. Would you track down these thieving Opo-Opos and recover the Muntoi beans? I'm told 6 bags were taken, all told. The matter is well respected by all the women of Hurstmill, so it will do you well to earn her favor. So be polite, smile, and don't interrupt if she goes off on one of her tangents. Hurstmill lies just to the north of here. You'll like to run into Opo-Opos on the way. With luck, you may even encounter the bean thieves themselves. Ah, damn it. So that's the quest that sends me up there. Oh well. If you want to work, I have need of an adventurer willing to dirty their hands. Oh wait, that's wrong voice. No, I speak not of dark deeds. I mean only to have you deliver something. I myself would not dare venture deep into the 12-wood, but you seem more than capable of defending yourself. My colleague Gillian will furnish you with the item in question, and provide all the necessary directions. She should be somewhere behind the stables, supervising the field hands. If you got a mind to make yourself useful, why don't you call some Maitland fairs? We chain a lot of chocobos here, you see, and the young'uns go wild when they see us sniff on Maitland. Some even throw the bloomin' riders. Let me tell you, it ain't easy training a chocobo. When she drops you on your head every time she sees a shadow, we've been getting nowhere with the Beardsy lately. If you got rid of a few Maitlands, we'd be in your debt. Oh wow. I have that in my main. Wait, that's the wrong direction. Yep. I only want to reach level 10. Well, I'll be. Vion actually found someone willing to lend a hand. Read one of them burlap sacks over yonder, atop the crate, eh? Tain't the most convenient location, to be sure, but where else can we store that stinking shit? Nowhere a visiting customer might catch a whiff, that's for sure. Delivered to Nolan down the Blessed Bud. That's west of here, in case you were wondering. Seems our Conjurer friend takes his gardening pretty bloomin' seriously. Why that actually goes to Nolan. Oh damn it, now, suddenly, Streamers wants an update. Good timing, good timing. Hey, where is it? Yep. It couldn't wait like 5 more minutes or something. Nope. It needs an update now. Nolan nil. I just kinda took away the last bit of his name. I'm sorry. And that should be the last one. Wait, did that not count? Or did it just kind of ignore the counting? That order, is that what I think it is? Praise be to the elementals. I cannot thank you enough for your kindness. This bounty of chocobo manure shall nourish the plants and ensure their continued growth. Please relay my sincerest thanks to Vion upon your return to Treespeak Stables, and a word of advice. Wash your hands quickly, lest the cloying stench of feces linger. Restarting stream readers. Battle music. Ah! There. Oh. Okay, apparently they have do a lot of damage. Oh boy. I was helpful. I was helpful. I totally helped. I should probably heal that person that just flew away. Never mind then. I don't think I have to actually go behind. Nope, nope. Thank you for your help. We can finally get back to training the young birds. Jugger was skittish by nature, see, and training them takes a deal of patience. It don't make the task any easier that soldiers and adventurers tend to ride them towards danger rather than away from it. Any road, we're grateful for help. Here's a small token of our gratitude. I mean, honestly, just mix some methamphetamine into their feed and they should have no problem riding into danger. Welcome back, friend. I gather from that smell that the task is complete. Oh my, did I neglect to inform you of the sex contents? I cannot apologize enough. That will certainly explain why you agreed to help and countless others turned their noses up at the idea, so to speak. Oh, what's done is done. Please accept this for your troubles, along with my thanks. Let's see what he has to say. You haven't forgotten how you helped us over the Maitlands. Speaking of which, if you've got a bit more time to spare, could I trouble you to gather some outfits? We can't find them living in the tangled overgrowth in your blessed bed, but don't be surprised if your presence attracts a starving ladybug or two. They're rather fond of the Valken, you see. When you've gathered the outfits, deliver him to Captain Goodruth over at Eater Spire, and tell him Treespeak Stable sends his regards. That exactly would be where? I guess over there. Yeah. Tip tap, tip tap, tip tap. I am Speed. Oh, I'm too high in level. I'm happy for the level sinking. Yeah. Here. Oh, that's two raiders. Oh my, I need a timer on these things. I forgot the padding. There we go. That goes up there. I just want to reach level 10 and then go back to town. I guess I only have to kill 6 of them. Two more. Yeah, you're just in time for the end. Last one here. I'm only going to quickly get a few more experience before I head back to Gridania, and that is also where I'm going to stop. How was your shower? There. That one brings me all the way up there. Let's turn this one in first. There. What's that? You have something for me? Aphids from Bodwine. This is indeed a blessing. What use have we for aphids, you ask? Why, they're oil, of course. They are not better for maintaining our weapons. Were it not for your timely delivery, I would have been forced to send a sentry to replenish our dwindling supplies. I have you to thank Bodwine personally, and thanks to you as well, friend. Yay! Damn it. Just the person. Your efforts on behalf of Treespeak Stables mark you out as a genuine talent. If you have confidence in your battlecraft, maybe you would agree to help us in our fight against the Ixal. According to reports, Ixal scouts have been sighted by the river due west of here. Though that area is uninhabited, it borders Treespeak Stables and Blessed Bud. We mean to drive them off before they can threaten our people. Thank you very much for subscribing! Yay! Whoop! Hi, Jabubu! And cheers! Although I'm about to end the stream in a few minutes, but thank you very much! And I'm sitting straight. How are you doing, Jabubu? Thank you for dropping by, and thank you for subscribing, that is so sweet. You're slowly lying. Oh no. I thought you were starting to feel better. If several of the scouting parties were to be summarily dispatched, it might give their leaders cause to doubt the wisdom of the plan. Slay 2 extra Dultalans, 2 extra Lostwings, and 2 extra Slowbeaks. Show them the price they must pay for setting food in our territory. Food. That was what my head feels like it got the 12 gauge treatment. Oh no. Maybe you should try to sleep a lot. When I'm sick, I tend to just sleep it off. Then again, that's just a very nifty treatment of my body, so... I'm afraid. I'm tiny but mighty. You physically can't sleep? That's strange. Maybe just listen to something. If you just listen to a podcast or something, maybe that helps you rest, even if you don't sleep. I mean, in the end, the most important is that you rest. Damn it. I love having heal. Okay, I'm going to go back up there. I have no interest in fighting you anymore. He's actually been sick the last few days, so it might just be related to that. But yeah, if it doesn't get better soon, I would visit a doctor too. But if you slept a lot, I think it might also make sense why you can't just sleep. But if you just listen to something, you might still be able to rest. It was bloody work, but it had to be done. Your service to Gridania will not be forgotten. Thanks to you, we now have time to plot our next move. We could muster our forces and take the battle to the Birdmen, or consolidate our defenses before they return. I must needs consult with the commander. I'm going to talk to that one. And then head back to town. Need to head back to town. I'm so happy I'm a Conjurer now. I love how everything is pretty much bigger than me, even roadside stones. Like, I could take shelter in this thing easily, on top of the lamp. I suppose there's nothing to be done. What's that, young lady? You have something for me? My missing bags of Munte beans! But how? You didn't track down those wretched Opo-Opos, did you? I had all but given up my hope before you arrived. But with these beans, I can make enough Munte tonic for everyone in Hurstmill. As long as I have enough micro-chew leaflets to flavored, there should be no complaints. Speaking of which, my son drank unflavored Munte tonic the other day. One of his friends challenged him to do it, he said. And do you know what? He drained the whole cup in one great gulp without making so much as a face. Oh, he grows stronger and braver by the day. Nay, the very hour. Either that, or my secret recipe is rather more delicious than I imagined. Now that I think about it, a good many people have described the taste as unforgettable. Yeah, unforgettable does not mean good. Nope, does not mean good. I don't know if I will get about 1000 XP from that. Maybe I should do something else still? No, I wanna go back to Izumi and bring me home. Oh, fate. Wait, fate? Okay. Never mind, I'm gonna do this. That's a lot of enemies. I hope my mana can hold up. I don't know what sex they're talking about, but apparently we are doing a good job at protecting them. I'm not made for this! Yeah, no, I can't do this anymore. I don't know from what exactly, but I leveled up. Something just ran past here. We still seem to have all the sex remaining. Just a few more. Actually, I think one or two more and then we're done. Whoa! Yeah, that was a lot. Okay, now please take me to Gridania. I'm not going to do the quest today, the level 10 Conjurer quest. So let's see who we are going to raid. Yeah, it looks like Extinction Circus is streaming, so I guess we're going to raid Extinction. So, okay. I'm now going to fall into bed, but I had a lot of fun. Thank you very much for joining me today for the Final Fantasy stream. I think I'm going to stick with it for a little while. I'm just happy to be able to play Final Fantasy again. And I only have, or only got a 60-day game card. So I have to use these 60 days. Very important that I use them all. I can play Destiny later. I can't play Final Fantasy after these 60 days. And we are already 10 days in, I think. Yeah. So I really, really enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys enjoy it too. I will have a very special thing ready for you guys on Friday, so I hope that you will tune in. One way or another, I will probably not play Biotrauma or Foxhole, considering that I'm also not going to sound the same. That's all you get. That's all you get. But yeah, Fool's Day is going to hopefully be interesting, and I hope that you guys will like it and will tune in for it. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week with lots of love, kindness, and respect, because each and every one is worth it. And I really appreciate you being here. You guys are awesome. And I'm really, really thankful for you being here and supporting me. Have a great time and see you next time for Fool's Day. Bye.